The room is quiet tonight, too quiet. No movement, no voices, no distractions to pull your attention away. Everything has slowed down, everything is settled, and yet it does not feel peaceful. It feels loud, not in sound, but in presence. The silence sits heavily in the room. It fills the space. It presses gently against your thoughts. And somehow, the quieter it gets, the harder it becomes to rest. Maybe nothing is wrong, nothing urgent, nothing you need to fix right now. And still, this quiet does not feel easy. It feels noticeable, like something you cannot ignore, like something you cannot escape. During the day, there is always noise, movement, voices, things to do, places to go, moments that keep your mind occupied. But at night, when everything slows, the silence remains. And sometimes it feels louder than anything else. Because in the silence, you begin to notice what has been sitting beneath the surface. The small tension in your chest, the thoughts that never fully left, the feelings that never asked for attention until now. The silence does not create them. It simply reveals them. And maybe that is why this moment feels so full, so present, so hard to ignore. You may not even know exactly what it is, just that something feels there, unspoken, unsettled, waiting. And the more you try to relax, the more aware you become of your breathing, of your thoughts, of the space around you, of the quiet itself. And maybe tonight, you are not fighting a loud mind. You are not holding big questions. You are not carrying heavy emotion. You are simply aware. Aware of the stillness. Aware of the quiet. Aware of everything that has slowed down enough to be noticed. And somehow, that awareness feels heavier than noise. But maybe this silence is not something to be afraid of. Maybe it is not empty. Maybe it is not something working against you. Maybe it is simply a space where nothing is demanding. Nothing is pulling. Nothing is rushing. A space that feels unfamiliar only because it is so still. And maybe tonight, before sleep comes, this silence can become something different. Not something loud, not something heavy, but something gentle, something that does not need to be filled. Something that does not need to be escaped. Because even here, in this quiet, you are not alone. And this silence is not as empty as it feels. For this moment now, you do not need to fill the silence. You do not need to escape it. You do not need to turn it into something else. You can stay here, just as it is. Quiet, still, unrushed. Let your body settle gently. Feel the surface beneath you. Feel the weight of where you are. Let the room be what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. take a slow breath in, softly, and let it go. Again, a gentle breath in and a quiet breath out. The silence may still feel present. That is all right. You do not need to change it. You only need to soften within it. Sometimes the quiet feels loud because we are not used to being still, not used to not being pulled in every direction, not used to being here without distraction. But this moment is not asking you to perform. It is not asking you to do anything, only to remain, only to breathe, only to allow yourself to be held without movement. So breathe again, in and out. Let the shoulders drop a little more. Let the jaw soften. Let the hands rest. Even the part of you that feels alert can begin to loosen. The silence does not need to be broken. It can simply become softer, less sharp, less heavy, less overwhelming. Not all at once, but slowly, gently, as you stay here, as you breathe, as you stop trying to move away from it. You are not trapped in this quiet. You are simply not running from it. And there is a difference. So stay a little longer with this breath, with this stillness, with this quiet that is slowly becoming something less intimidating. Nothing needs to fill this space. Nothing needs to interrupt it. Because even now, this silence is beginning to hold you more gently than before. Oh God, this night feels quiet. And somehow, that quiet feels heavy. Not because something is wrong, but because everything has slowed enough to be noticed. You see this moment. You see the stillness. You see the way my heart responds to the silence, even when I do not fully understand it. Nothing about this is hidden from you. Not the awareness, not the tension, not the quiet that feels louder than it should. And still, you are here. Not distant, not absent, but present, even in the stillness. So tonight, I do not ask to escape the silence. I do not ask for noise to fill the space. I simply ask for your presence within it. Let this quiet become softer. Let this stillness feel safe. Let this space feel held. Not empty, not overwhelming, but gently covered by your peace. If there are things within me that have surfaced in the silence, hold them gently. Not all at once, not with pressure, but with care, with patience, with understanding. God, teach my heart that stillness is not something to fear, that quiet is not something against me, that even here, nothing is missing, because you are still here, closer than the silence, steadier than the stillness, more present than anything I can feel. And as this night continues, let my breathing remain soft. Let my body remain at ease. Let my heart stop resisting what is quiet and begin to rest within it. Because even now, in this silent moment, I am not alone. I am not empty. I am not forgotten. You are here, and that is enough. Rest now. God is with you in the quiet.